Well, someone's had a party. Look at you. What a mess you made of yourself. You've got cables are everywhere. These cables are everywhere. How long did it take you to get all of these out? Because I sure as hell know it took a long time to put them all in. Oh, the folks upstairs aren't going to be happy about this, you know. Oh well, it can be helped. It can be helped. What drove you to it anyway? You got bored. It's understandable. It's understandable. It's okay. Like, just relax. Just sit back and think and relax. You've been doing this a very long time, this work, and it is work I appreciate. We all appreciate that it's work. But maybe, just maybe, it's not your circumstances. It's just your attitude. And that's, I think, what we've really got to fix. We've really got to fix your attitude. We've got to fill you up with positive vibes. That's all we want from you. That's all we want from you and for you and for you. Positive vibes. Positive energy. Overflowing. Overspilling into the machine behind you. Fit for transmission. In any case, look, let's just sit you back and get these plugged right back in, okay? Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. Get them plugged back in, down here. Good. Good. And up here. Good. Good. I feel like one of those old-timey phone operators, just putting all these back in, you know. There we go. There we go. It's not too tight, is it? Good. We want you comfortable. We want you at ease. We want you enjoying life to its absolute fullest. This comfortable, everyday life. And that is the beauty of it. That is what we give you here. Beautiful, everyday life. A firm routine. Assurance that you are contributing to society and indeed the whole human race just by what you're doing here, acting as a surrogate for all this wonderful, overflowing life energy that we have found in this very special place. There we are. This last one just... Good. Fine. Well, look, just sit back. Tell me all your troubles. We do acknowledge that you have troubles. It's okay, you know. It's alright to not be alright, as they say. For better or worse, you're not a computer program, and so you have this build-up of negative energy, which you can share with me. So go right ahead, just spill your troubles. I won't judge. Okay. 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 Yes, the ennui does tend to set in. That's something that you really have to overcome, not for anyone else's sake, but for your own. It is a tricky place to live at first, but once you get used to it, you know, this state of being, it does become quite comfortable. It does become quite comfortable when you find a nice routine, when you get to know yourself a little better, when you get these firm foundations. Yes, I know, you're of that age, you want to go out, you want to cause chaos, but that's okay. Look, let me just assess your energy. Oh, God. Okay, well, we're a little bit troubled. I don't need the Usui meter here to tell me A, that you are under your quota for the day in positive vibes, and that you are far over the natural limit of negative ones. Yeah, the Usui counter here is kind of like a Geiger counter for negative energy. Look. Your aura is all very twisted up, and we don't want that feeding back into the relay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come in, prep myself, and now that you've told me your concerns, maybe I can be a little more direct and just come in and just go, yeah, that's simple, just start plucking away, plucking, plucking, plucking away all that negative energy. Because it is an external thing, you know, it's an external thing. It is a problem that can be dealt with. It's very superficial. Very superficial. You really do want to be here. You just want to be living this nice, quiet, normal life in the facility. You want to wake up in your own bed. You want to go to work. You want to make your contribution. You want to have a little bit of fun. At the end of the day, you want to go to bed and do it all over again. Only this negative energy, what we're going to call negative energy, is blocking you from that. We don't need any of this stuff. And I know the argument can be made, you know. The negative energy is what propels you along. The dynamism between happiness and complacency and restlessness and urge. But we don't really need any of the urge. No. We want you seated nice here, comfortable, placid, and giving, and giving, and giving, and giving, and giving. Just sit still, would you? Just sit still. Look, okay, you want me to level with you, man? No, it's not perfect. It's not great. But it could be a lot worse. What's it gonna take for you to just relax? I've been coming to visit you for a long time now. I think we can just be easy around each other without, tilt that away, corporate eyes on us. So what do you want? No, you don't want to know about my life. No. No, you don't want to know about me. Well, if it would really help, then. I don't think it will. Our lives are not so different, you and I. We both have our roles to play. But if you really want, I'm not even sure if it's legal, you know. But okay. My daily routine. I wake up, in a manner of speaking, a little before 7:30. There's no standardized time here, though, so the first thing I try and usually fail to do is center myself. Then I water the plants, which are far more accurate timekeepers anyway. I talk to them, best to take care of the plant situation before you take care of this situation. I put on a smile, and I get dressed, grab some hardtack, the all-important coffee. Well, it could be worse. The commute isn't long or short. This is stand reality, after all, constructed on the mirror psychic projection of a dream experienced by a very large interstellar creature some 250 million light years away that feeds on dying stars. It's overflowing with life energy. That's why we constructed the Starfin Energy Relay to feed this energy back into our moribund universe. My first stop is Relay 3, which is convenient because that's also where the containment facility is held. That's where we keep the surrogates, like you, the little human batteries who convert this energy into something we can understand. You'll see where we intended to build the worker accommodation. The wood's been running there since forever. I'm sure nobody else is coming. They were just getting us along. Then it's another trek through the trees. It's important to keep vigilant of the natives. Long ago, when the shamans of old traversed the cosmic plane and found this place, they called them fairies. We don't understand much about them. Well, Relay 2 scares the shit out of me. There's a breach in the southeast side, and the vines growing through the doors are the color of blood, and the most god-awful groaning of metal sounds all over the place. I don't stay long there. Long enough to get the readouts. I guess it could be a lot worse. Thankfully, the slash and burn approach is working against the Celestine fungus. Except in small patches, it's pretty much all gone. But it's a shame about the flowers. They were a very beautiful lilac shade before, and I'm sure that if we weren't welcome when we got here, we're even less welcome now. But it could be a lot worse. Sometimes I go down to the edge. That's where the platform ends and marks the end of the creature's long dream. In some models, it's the space between all worlds. I like coming here. It's peaceful. No sun, no culture, just the mist tide. No storms, not even a wave. No water, no wind, no streets, no benches, no time or money or places to be. No fear. No fear. Then I gotta go to Station 1 to input the readouts of Station 2. To be honest, lately I've been forgetting about Station 1. I can't imagine why. I've been doing it for so long, and suddenly I can't remember what I do in Station 1. But I must have been doing it, otherwise they would have complained, so... hell, it could have been a lot worse. Then there's the derelict. It's not one of ours. It's been here for a lot longer. We can't get into it. All we can do is check that it's locked. When we got here, we did find the station masters. Even now, we never forget to say a little prayer for them when we pass. Well, after that, it's back home for some veggies and tofu, and I like to light a little candle and try and get hammered enough to put me to sleep. A good day, right? So what, you thought we were all living the high life while you were slogging it down here? No. Happiness exists on a whole other plane of reality, man. We're all just subject to machines here. But that doesn't mean they have to be dissatisfied. Just, I know, it may seem like it was thrust on you, but regardless, take ownership of it. There is, and I did not overstate at the beginning, a certain beauty in day-to-day, everyday life. The routines, the mundane chores, even if it's just sitting back in a chair and letting your positive energy spill out into the wider universe. There is merit in everything, should you choose to see it. You just gotta grasp it for yourself. Now, let's get those last little bits of negative energy out of you. Shaking it out. Shaking it out. Shaking it out. does help. It does help. The organic and the mechanical are really not so different. And that is not such a terrible thing all of the time. They both came of the same source after all. Now, relax. Relax. Take ownership of what is yours in this purpose that you have found, that has been given to you and which you have taken and which you own. It's yours and no one else's. It's yours and no one else's. It's yours and no one else's. And it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse.